that's what the discussion about. Stacks inside the couch, you tryna add to that, let's talk. The loudest be the weakest from my crew, don't hear a song. Let's talk about the gold inside the city where the crown. Let's talk about who really live, we really shut it down.
Welcome back to Talk That Talk, where we talk that talk and we walk that walk, you dig? My name is Josh, the host of Do the Most, sometimes. Back in the building, got EK the third way to my right.
Yes, sir.
You hear me? Got 40 in the building once again.
What up?
You feel me? And then we got Penny Austin all the way on the other side of the couch.
Yeah.
Usual crew back in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all the support we getting. We on the road to 500 subscribers on YouTube. Go ahead, hit that button, subscribe for us.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel.
You know, give a like,
Check
comment.
out
You know what I'm saying? Comment on the topics we talk about because we like to see the, you know what I'm saying, the conversation that y'all be wanting to have with us. You know, we enjoy all the
y'all understand and don't understand.
some of y'all be out of pocket. Y'all be catching.
I really think people don't understand sarcasm.
I was literally just
Like,
gonna
at
say that
all.
y'all don't be peeping the sarcasm,
Bro, me saying
like
Boston as the worst sports city,
and everybody
really had
going
some
crazy.
few niggas
Yeah,
impressed, bro.
I was looking at that the other day.
And I'm like, man,
They just had to let you know.
obviously it's not Boston.
But, yeah, we even ended the whole.
I literally said right after that, I was like, I know. Like, I was literally to talk about. I was just joking.
But hey, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We're going ahead and get into the pod right now. Starting off as usual with the 5 minutes in the box with Bam. You know what I'm saying? We just had the NHL season end on Thursday. Just a little brief recap of what happened in the past couple of days. Macklin Celebrini becomes the single season leader in points in San Jose Sharks history with 115 points this season. He's only 19, so that's a pretty great start. You know what I'm saying?
So him with Connor Bedard.
Macklin.
Okay.
Macklin.
So you can take him.
Yeah, I'm taking Macklin for sure. I was asked this by an old friend of mine last year, who would I take, Macklin Celebrini or Connor Bedard? And I said Macklin then, so I'm riding with him, bro. He gonna be one of the ones for sure at the end of the day. Hopefully he doesn't. You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that.
Yeah, that's not even that.
I'm not gonna throw no other names out there.
He won't be sick here, but
Yeah, he not. He 19, bro. He just got 115 points.
with the chip deal, we'll talk about it.
Hey, you're right. They gotta go. They gotta go win the chip. Well, he gotta go win the chip. You can say that. Then that'll be up for discussion. But also, this past week, the seeding in the East was already set, but we had to see what was going on in the West because we still had the whole Pacific Division having to see where they were going to be seeded at just off these last couple games. It came down to the last game of the season for the Oilers, the Sharks, not the Sharks, the Oilers, the Ducks, and the Kings. They all played on Thursday. Oilers went into that day with 91 points. Ducks and the Kings went into that day with 90. So it was just to see, you know, how everything was going to shake up. The Oilers ended up playing the Canucks, so that was a free 2 points because the Canucks fucking suck. So they ended up clinching the second spot in the division. And then Steven Stamkos had a 3-point night for the Predators, but they ended up losing anyway to the Ducks 5-4. So the Ducks get 2 points. And then the Kings lose to the Flames of all teams, 3-1. So they ended up getting nothing. They fall to the wild card spot. So going into the playoffs, the Kings will have the wild card. They end up seeing the Avalanche. I'll get into that in a second. As far as the awards go, that's been set. The Art Ross Trophy, which is basically the most points in the season, whoever gets the most points in the season, that was Connor McDavid. The Rocket Richard Trophy, which is the most goals in the season, that goes to Nathan McKinnon. And then the Jennings Trophy, which is the goalies who played on the team that allowed the fewest goals, right, throughout the season. That ended up being the Avalanche as well, so that goes to Scott Wedgwood and Mackenzie Blackwood. So that are the awards so far. We'll have to wait till, I think around midway through the playoffs to see when all the other awards will be announced. But going into the playoffs, just as a little preview, the first matchup we're going to talk about is the Avs and the Kings. The first time the Kings get to go into the playoffs without seeing the Oilers in the past 4 years, because they've been seeing them in the first round every year for the past 4 years. But they got to see the Avalanche, so that's gonna suck for them. They have a crazy thing is though with the Kings, they're probably one of the worst teams, if not the worst team, to make the playoffs in NHL history.
That's what they said about the Giants.
So you got the King?
No, I'm Colorado.
So they had a minus 19 goal differential for the regular season.
Minus 19.
Minus 19.
It's pretty fucking bad.
And 22 regulation wins. I don't know if y'all remember, I told y'all a couple weeks ago that they have the NHL record for most overtime games in the season. They have 30 plus.
Yeah.
So that's where the majority of their points was coming from. They ended up making the playoffs. Off
pretty
that.
nasty.
It's pretty nasty. So me personally, seeing that they're playing,
You think it's gonna be a sweep?
it could very well be a sweep. Yeah, I might give them a game in LA, but it is looking like it's probably gonna be a sweep because Avalanche are really, it's chip or bust at this point.
Okay.
Y'all fell short in the first round last year in 7 to the Dallas Stars. Then you come back on fire all the way up to Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Had the most points in the regular season all the way up to Christmas. You win the President's Trophy. Everything's looking like, okay, you gotta go win a ring. It's set up for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't wipe the floor with the field basically throughout the regular season. Now they did start to look a little normal towards the end of the season, but I feel like maybe, well, obviously getting ready for the playoffs, it's like you're going to have to turn it up a notch regardless.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the Avalanche, they have all the firepower they need to really go and at the very least make the Stanley Cup. At the very least, yes, this is an Avalanche jersey.
I just was trying to put two and two together.
I got the Nathan McKinnon jersey on. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog.
It seems like all his teams be championship with us.
Are they? I mean, Ravens, yes.
That's
That seems like.
Championship with us too.
But Giannis, yeah.
Not according to Giannis.
He's just mad.
Giannis said there's no such thing as failure in sports.
He did say that. I remember him saying that.
But did he mean that?
I'm not gonna disrespect my Brady.
I'm gonna take him for his word.
Yeah, he said it. All
I
right.
mean, I get his concept, you feel me? Because I do feel like there is a overemphasis on championships to, the water down regular seasons and the importance of things like teams taking, steps and all that to make it playoff work. But, why you play the games?
It is true.
So I guess it's all about double-edged sword.
I see what you're saying.
Like-
It's just the confidence to just be like, yeah.
This game we're watching right now is a perfect example. of
We're watching the
context.
Charlotte Hornets and the Orlando Magic right now.
If the Hornets lose this game, this season was a success.
But perspective. Yeah, you're
So
right.
who?
That's what I'm saying. I guess their fans.
For them,
I
If
guess
they,
they're-
you said if they lose this game?
if they lose this game, this
Well, they
season was a
still-
success.
no.
They won a play-in game for the first time ever. They were a great team down the stretch. And
It's
and they
like-
just came up short in a play-in scenario. If the Magic loses game, it's a terrible failure.
Yeah, I agree. I
That's
agree
the
with
point
the
I was trying to
abstract. I agree with the fact that if Orlando loses this game, no matter what, niggas get moved, somebody getting fired, that type of situation that's happened for Orlando. It won't be the same thing for Charlotte. Charlotte will look at this as something to build on.
Right.
So I agree with at that point, a success not making the playoffs though is kind of.
Sorry for my wording of using the word success.
All right, so back to hockey talk. The second matchup we're gonna talk about is the Utah Mammoth and the Golden Knights. They will be seeing each other. The Knights are 7-0-1 since they had the coaching change. And John Tortorella has already said that he's not trying to make too many changes to the team, as far as, personnel and things like that, but just making sure that they're staying on the right path, more of like a guidance, you know what I'm saying? He feels like this roster is already, is poised to make a good playoff run.
Oh, so don't get a ring if they want a championship. Don't accept your ring, Mr. Guidance.
But in this matchup, it's gonna be pivotal for the Knights to really adjust if they need to, because at the end of the day, Utah is one of the best rush teams in the NHL.
You saw that yesterday.
So using their speed, I know they're gonna try to take advantage of this older Golden Knights team. You know what I'm saying? Just the younger legs in Utah. I feel like they're gonna try to create chances, get turnovers at the blue line, and capitalize on those
But
things.
don't let the series go long.
If the series goes to 7, experience is gonna play a factor for sure. But I feel like Utah will be able to overcome all of that and be able to win in 6 at the crib. My opinion. All right. On to the next matchup, we got the Wild and the Stars, which honestly is probably going to be the best matchup in my opinion in the first round. Bless you. Wild and Stars. This has been a matchup. This has been the matchup. Who? Dallas. We got Dallas. I can see why. But this probably be their second toughest match. Like if it's not these guys, if it's not the Wild, it's gonna be the Avalanche. It's gonna give them the hardest, the most running for their money. But I feel like the key for Dallas will be stopping Quinn Hughes at the end of the day, because on any given night, Quinn Hughes is going to be the best defenseman in the league. You know what I'm saying? And so being able to stop him on activating in the ozone, or being able to take the puck into the ozone, making him have to play defense is going to be key for Dallas. If they can do that, then I feel like they can get past the Wild in 6. If not, though, I think the Wild will win it in 7, to be honest, because Quinn Hughes, he can win you games by himself. You know what I'm saying? So just having him on the ice for, let's say, 25, maybe 27, 28 minutes, that's gonna be key for them, and utilizing those minutes as well. They're not gonna have their third line center, Rupe Hintz. They're not gonna have him for the first 2 games, so that might hurt Dallas a little bit, having to adjust their lineup. You know what I'm saying? Not having it at full string, but just the first 2 games, I feel like they'll be able to overcome that. We've seen Dallas play without star players this whole year, and they still is the number 2 seed in the division. So they'll be all right on that front. The Ducks are playing the Oilers in the first round. Both of these 2 teams really aren't that good at defense. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is, if you want to watch offensive games, I feel like this would be the series to watch. I can see a lot of shootouts coming in this game. I'm not saying in overtime, but just high scoring games. Both of these teams throughout the season have really just relied on their offense. Obviously, with the Oilers, we know their problems on defense and goaltending have been apparent all season long. And same thing with the Ducks. They started off hot, but as the season has gone on, their youth has started to show, coming down the stretch. So it's going to be a pretty interesting series to watch on that front. I think with the Oilers' experience, though, they should be able to get past them because they got Connor McDavid at the end of the day. I don't think he's going to go down in the first round. Not like that. Not like that, you know? So I got the Oilers probably winning in 6, to be honest. And then on to the East, we got the Senators playing the Hurricanes. Now, statistically speaking, nobody spends more time in the O zone and less time in the D zone than Carolina all season, right? So as far as controlling, they're one of the best teams, if not the best team, at controlling the puck and making sure that they have the puck, you know what I'm saying, and doing what they want to. So, and Carolina has been to the Eastern Conference Finals for the past 3 years straight, if I'm not mistaken, at least the past 3 years straight, but they've ran into Florida every single time. So, no Florida in the playoffs. I'm gonna let Nala get a water real quick. Y'all just gotta get their water. Gotta hydrate. Yeah, so like I said, Carolina not having to worry about Florida, I feel like they're gonna try to, obviously, for them it's Stanley Cup or bust because you don't have any, you ain't got no excuses at this point. I mean, yeah, you got some players down, but at the end of the day, when it comes to that Stanley Cup, it's a team sport. Y'all know, y'all have seen it. You know what I'm saying? You not having a couple players here and there, nobody's trying to hear that when it comes to hockey. Carolina does run man coverage most of the time.
Man, that shit up.
So for the Senators, being able to evade the defense, you know, shake a defender, make somebody miss, you know, and make them have to rotate is going to be pivotal for their success. And their goaltending, because that's always been a question mark for them. Are they going to get consistent goaltending? If they get consistent goaltending, they could probably win this series. I don't think that'll happen, though, when it comes to this Hurricanes team, because they're just all around very, very balanced, very good team. So I got the Hurricanes winning in 6 in this series, in my opinion. On to the next series, we got the Bruins and the Sabres. Sabres making the first the Stanley Cup playoffs for the first time in about 10 years. The Bruins.
And they will be beating the Bruins.
I know you. I mean, he a Penguins fan, so of course.
Yeah, I know that's how you gonna feel, man.
But the Bruins, they're 6th in NHL for goal differential. The Sabres are 3rd. So these are obviously two very well coached teams, 2 very good teams. They have different strategies, but they implement those strategies very well. So I feel like this series will be a battle of wills. Which team is going to be able to overcome, you know, the other team's strategy? What the adjustments are going to be pivotal. If Jeremy Swayman, the goalie for the Bruins, if he goes on a heater, you know, he can win a couple games just by himself. But the Sabres, they easily can have their defensemen rotate throughout the offense and blend very nicely. You know what I'm saying? And when they get in the O-zone, they really they're a very free-flowing team as far as how they move around on the ice. So if they can cause some confusion, I feel like the Sabres will be able to get some good chances off of that. The Sabres do lack playoff experience, obviously, because they haven't been there in the past 10 years. So this may be all new for them. But I feel like that momentum of not making the playoffs and having those fans, because Buffalo Sabres fans do get pretty crazy. You know, it's Buffalo. I had mentioned last week how they had put the Buddy's picture on the punching bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, going into the stadium. So they do get pretty crazy. So I feel like that energy and having home ice.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying, home ice advantage. So I think that carry over well for them. I'm going to say the Sabres in 7 though. In 7.
Yeah. Shootout in Game 7 would be crazy, huh?
No shootout.
There's no shootouts, playoffs.
Oh, so
You
it's
gotta
Continuous-
remember the
continuous
OT.
OT.
Yeah, it's continuous OT in the
Continuous
playoffs.
OT.
So you're just playing. They're just playing 20 minute periods until somebody scores. If it's
Why no
OT.
shootouts?
So, that's just
Because I feel like that's one of the sports that in your overtime a shootout is like that's perfectly fine. Like that's not a field goal kick. That's not a free throw. I feel like that out of all the sports is.
But it kind of is like a free throw.
Now when it's a nigga in the goal.
I mean, you get a free shot with no like defenders.
Yeah, like it's no defenders. Like you get to
I
take
thought it's
it.
not a goalie in there.
I mean, you get
There's a
the
goalie, yeah,
but
but it's one on one.
It's,
I hear you, but
it's like the basket is basically a goalie. You feel me?
Like the,
But if it was a free throw with a nigga in the paint, he can go strike that shit.
It wouldn't be a free throw.
exactly. It would be a free throw. He just getting a block every time, unless you just
No, I
arse that bitch, right? You know what I'm saying? Which is what you would have to do.
Why would you say that?
I'm sorry.
Why
bro.
would you say
Hey, look, bro. The Pause.
I understood what you.
You know what I meant, bro. Your arc. You know what I'm saying? The arc of your shot.
Arc it right?
Yeah, the arc of your shot got to be right. There you go. Jesus. These are your children. Alright. On to the next series, man. Speaking of your team, the Flyers are playing the Penguins in the first round. This is the Flyers' first playoff appearance since 2020. They team up? Say what? But the Penguins, they have a pretty good forecheck. So I know what they like to do is dump and chase, go on the forecheck, shorten the ice down, so that way once they get the puck, they can just feed that hoe to Sid, and
Yeah, we ain't trying to do all that movie, yo.
exactly. So that I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the game plan. If they can really take advantage of that and turn that into prime opportunities. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Sid the Kid. He's got to go make a good playoff run. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is gonna be like his last solid playoff run. So, hey, I got the Penguins, man. I got the Penguins. I think they'll be able to take care of the Flyers. The Flyers are a young team still.
And they employ a bunch of bitch ass niggas.
Is this a rivalry?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Pennsylvania?
State, yeah. I was gonna say state of Pennsylvania.
More than
Yeah,
the Bruins.
Okay.
yeah. That's his Steelers for me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I got the Penguins win. I think they'll be able to take advantage of the lack of experience from the Flyers. They'll probably win in 5. I'm gonna be honest. 5, maybe 6. Maybe 6.
What would be the biggest upset? Would it be the Avs Kings?
Biggest upset? Yes. Yeah. If the Kings was to actually beat us in the first round, because they, like I just said, they tied. Well, they broke the record
He
for
said
most
they suck
overtime.
ass. That's
They
what he
tried.
said.
They tried.
Right.
At the-
But if they can get you to
They
overtime,
lucked in. They really
can
lucked
happen,
in.
right? Is that not true?
That's true.
If they can get you to
If they
overtime,
beat that bitch to overtime,
it's just like, yeah, they probably lose a good amount of them, but hey, they can get you there. It's playoffs.
Now I will say this: going back to the Avs and Kings, when the Kings are playing 5-on-5, they're 12th in goal differential. So they're not minus 19.
It's the power plays that kill them.
Yeah, it's the power plays that kill them. But when they're 5-on-5, they're actually not too bad. They're 3rd in goals against 5-on-5. So there is that. I'll give them that.
Stop
but-
fouling niggas.
Stop fouling niggas. And then last but not least, last Alright. So the last series we got to talk about is the Lightning and the Canadiens. Right? The only 5-on-5 team that's better than the Lightning this season has been the Colorado Avalanche. So statistically speaking. So, and you already know Nikita Kucherov is going to be there, and he's just going to. He was, I think, third or fourth in points this year. I think I'm pretty sure he was top 10 in goals. He's still going to be a dog as usual. The Canadians, one of the youngest teams, if not the youngest team in the NHL. Yes, they've had a good year. Cole Caulfield has been that whole first line with Caulfield, Slavkovsky, and Suzuki been amazing. Been amazing. But just based off of the fact that they got Kucherov, the Lightning have Kucherov, they got Hagel, they got Hedman, and their goalie. Stop, bro, stop.
I was wondering if you were gonna do it. I was wondering if you were gonna back again.
Yeah, I learned from the first time I said both of them names together. But anyway.
Oh yeah, they get their ass whooped.
But
By Lou.
that shit's bad.
There's nothing wrong with them losing. These niggas about to lose by
Bad.
Yeah, they might get their ass whooped.
So the combination of those three with Andre Vasilevsky, who's probably gonna win the Vezina Award for best goalie, it's still up for debate, but I feel like he's probably gonna win it. It's been amazing this year. I got the Lightning winning that series. Because if they can't get past Vasilevsky, there's really nothing the Canadians are going to be able to do, to be honest. And I know I was talking about Schweder earlier, but Vasilevsky could win a whole series by himself if he really locked in like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go with the Lightning. They'll probably win in 5, maybe 6.
Is that the most important position on the ice, in your opinion?
Goalie?
Yeah. Because if you say, and this is just me hearing, right? If you saying a goalie can win a whole series, right?
Because I'm about to say, like your
Essentially,
goalie is your pitcher. So like that's why if you watch, when you watch hockey games, if a player even gets by the goalie, they back the fuck up, that's my goalie. You're gonna protect him at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he's the one having to catch and deflect these 90, 95 mile an hour shots coming at the goal. So, and if they go get a shutout,
Yeah,
if they locked in, if we scored and that goalie is just like, nobody's getting past me, it's a shutout.
It's like 2000 Ravens defense, and they said, go get us 6 points, we're gonna win the game.
Yeah, it's 10. That's what they said. Go get us 10 points, we can win the game. So, it's the same thing. I would say, in my personal opinion, goalie probably is the most important position. Just because it means so much to the team at the end of the day. And that's the playoff preview right now. The playoffs, as of this recording, the playoffs will start tomorrow. So, I'm interested to see, what's going to happen. Let me pull up the...
NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs.
Yeah, NBA playoffs is coming up. So tomorrow we got the Senators and the Hurricanes. That'll be first. Then we have the Wild and the Stars at 4:30, and then the Flyers and the Penguins for the night game tomorrow. So game ones. We'll see how it goes, man.
And that's the problem with it not being with the
That is true too, because those games will be on ESPN. So that's 5 minutes in the box with man.
They fucked up giving Prime playoff games.
They did.
Prime should not have any postseason games. They got damn near the whole first round.
But hey,
And the play-in.
They paid the money.
They got almost all the play-in
They
games.
told the game.
Or they got all the play-in games.
But they told they were gonna give them assignments when they came back.
Well, I don't think anybody would actually fuck.
Speaking of prom, let's go ahead and get into some basketball talk, man. We had the play-in games. We're currently watching the last of the playoff games. But Tuesday we had the Heat and the Hornets in a really good game. Went to OT. Hornets won 127 to 126. Bam Adebayo went down in what was that, the first quarter? Yeah, first quarter with a
First half.
lower back injury. What did y'all think about that game, man?
Great way to start playing for sure. Back and forth game. Amazon, get your shit together.
Facts. Because the technical difficulties.
40 seconds left in overtime. It's
Crazy.
unacceptable to have technical difficulties. Also, y'all need to figure out multi-screen or multi-view immediately, like my co-host here just said, because overtime happened in that game. You had a whole nother game starting, no multi-view available. And like we just mentioned, hockey, that get your shit together. Bam plays, the Heat win easily, I think.
Especially seeing what we're seeing right now.
They had no answer for Bam. He was giving Moussa Diabate all he wanted. They could not, he could not guard him. He's just not strong enough for Bam.
Weight room.
And when they get that kind of game from Davion Mitchell, and Bam is unguardable, Andrew Wiggins, Andrew Wiggins carried them early in the first half.
I ain't seen Andrew play basketball in 5 years.
If Bam doesn't go down, the Heat easily win. I was gonna say that I'm glad the Hornets won, but then they come out here and they just lost the first quarter by 20-something points
To the Magic.
to the fucking Magic.
Who can't wait?
19 to
Who can't wait for
37.
their season to be over?
We're gonna talk about that game too, but it's deflating. So whatever. LaMelo, so far, man,
Shame
watching
on you.
this game, I'm ashamed.
You
You haven't done anything.
This one from a recap.
Obviously,
The other games, so we on your ass for what I'm
no,
seeing right
I'm
now.
not on his ass. It's just I expected more with the whole thing with Nick Wright and him and his fam right
He's supposed to
now.
bounce back after that,
And obviously your integrity being called into question because of the play on Bam. It's just you're going out kind of sad right
about
now.
apologizing.
You're going out kind of sad right now. So
And you
Ball don't
had
walk.
an extremely bad game against the Heat as well.
I don't think it was a bad game. I think he has some normal LaMelo Ball poor decision making, bro.
He missed
They
the
were-
most threes in playoff.
Dog, when
He
bro,
missed
they
the most threes.
would they would go up
That's
they would go up three, and then get a stop, and then he got the ball coming
The
and just
turnover-
launch that bitch, bro.
The turnover,
That shit.
the turnover to give us the ball back, leading to the foul on Tyler Hero.
Oh yeah. And then he's the one that fouled Tyler Hero.
Yeah,
too.
That shit was so nasty.
He tried to sell.
He tried so
So
hard.
he did sell.
He did.
He won it back, but he sold it twice.
More than
More than once.
More than once, for sure.
Bro,
This is why box score watching. Yeah, people do that. That's why it's bad, because you're gonna see at the end of the game 30-some points, people with 12 assists, 10 assists. Oh, Melo had a good game.
Let me see. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, that
Let me
was.
see what he had.
exciting as this playing game was,
Yeah.
I think it was a perfect
30 with 10
reminder.
assists.
Exactly.
It was a perfect reminder that none of these teams have a fucking chance in the first round against either of the 1 or 2 seeds.
That is the biggest takeaway that I'm getting from this game right here. Like, a lot of people were saying Charlotte might have a chance against.
No shot.
They
Nah.
would have got their ass.
No shot.
Barbecue
at all.
chicken.
No shot at
Because
all.
if they
Because
because my thing is, if they can't hold Bam, Jalen Duren gonna put his foot in
The
their
score
ass.
is 40-16.
No chance.
Yeah, it is 40-16.
And the
with
Magic
10 with
can't
11
score,
minutes
bro.
left.
The Magic cannot score points, and these niggas got 40 points in the first quarter.
And talking about the Magic not being able to score points, that would explain why they lost their first play in the game.
Yeah, let's
76.
move on to
Yeah.
Sixers.
Before we get there though, we did also have
Oh, yeah, we
the
did.
night game.
Let's not
The
skip
night
that.
game
I thought
for
it
Tuesday. Let's not skip that one.
Yeah.
We did have the
Skip that great-
Trailblazers and the
let's skip that great
Suns.
game.
Didn't he?
Trailblazers and the Suns. Blazers won 114-110 over the Suns. Denny, y'all gotta say it because I keep saying it wrong. Avdia, thank you. Avdia?
Avdia.
Alright, bet. Avdia. Denny Avdia put up a 40 ball in that game. What were y'all thoughts on that one?
Devin Booker's a fraud.
Whoa.
Is that what you got out of
Chris
it?
Paul, Chris Paul Merchant.
Whoa.
You said Chris Paul Merchant?
Paul Merchant.
You know, he had a real good weekend. He had a real good weekend all around, you know. Suns and the Clippers. Oh.
Yeah. Hey, y'all saw he
The
posted
meme?
that meme?
Yeah, I would have posted
Yeah.
it too after this
Bitch.
weekend for CP.
He
Good for
putting it in
you.
the fist.
Facts.
Good for you. But yeah, that's
Shout
what
out to his out funeral.
you can't claim to be that guy and then get outplayed by Denny Abby on your home court.
Also got outplayed by Jalen Green.
Jalen Green can't take 30 shots. I know he don't want to go outside like he
39
did last year. And
35 points.
35.
5
On
turnovers.
29 shots.
29
And
shots.
like, all right,
He's
I
plus
know.
minus
But he
was
was
still.
He was like, if Book
Book
not gonna
ain't
do
shoot
it, yeah,
that
if
hole,
Book not gonna
somebody
do
gotta
it,
do it
somebody
for
got to
sure.
Book was 7 for 17. So.
I mean, but last year that was on his ass. Only
Book
shooting
needs
that
to
bitch
take
6
20,
times.
25
Yeah.
exactly.
And so fuck it. I'm going out with guns blazing. Fuck it. Shout out to Jalen Green for that. But yeah, Book still fried. The Suns are not as talented as other teams, as we can see when you rely on the left side with Royce O'Neal and ISO and all,
Yeah.
however you say that nigga last name. It just
And the sad part is, right, the Blazers won this game to be the 7th seed, and they played the Spurs.
It was like you don't really win nothing.
They score all their points in the paint. Then he gets to the paint.
paint guy.
What the fuck they gonna do?
Have Klingon and Robert Williams beat the fuck out of Wemby.
That's they better
beat the fuck out there.
That's their only chance, bro.
300 pounds.
They
body is
put
big.
elbow in the ribs every
Wow.
chance they can, bro, because they don't. How they gonna score points?
They got 12. They got 12 hours in between them two.
Hey, keep it being. I have no idea.
Man,
Gonna
be
but
Scoop.
hey, congrats
Scoop
to
number two
I mean,
pick.
congrats to the Trailblazers, man. They
Supposed to
have,
be.
Scoop
they
gonna
should
come
be-
out there and be like, hey.
they should be very excited about next year.
Who you talking
The
about?
Dame coming, the Blazers.
Oh yeah, next year, yeah, you know they
Dame
gonna be
coming
wild.
back.
Yeah,
Denny
yeah,
looking
yeah.
like a legit. I mean,
Mhm.
Denny is an all-star this year.
And they wouldn't have this question that we're asking right now.
You know,
How
they still
gonna
got
score
Shea,
because
like you
they
said.
be able to score from the outside. Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Drew Holiday can still play. Scoot's looking like an actual NBA player. Donovan Clingan is a good center.
And they be shooting that bitch too.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's crazy.
His big ass.
So they should be excited, man. They have something to build on.
Mhm.
The Suns.
Chauncey, he
Suns
just
have been-
fucks your life up, huh?
Is Chauncey still in jail?
No, he's out. He's on
He's
bail.
on bail, right?
He's up there awaiting trial.
Yeah.
Or waiting
Damon just pled guilty, so he might be fucked.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
he
that.
might be fucked.
About leaking information about AD and Bron. The Suns, man, Ishbia, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You've been fucking this team up since you took over, so you might need to sell it. I know you just bought it, but
Crazy work.
you might
That
need to
is
sell it
crazy.
because this team went from finals appearance next year, 64 wins, and ever since Luka and the Mavs took their soul and beat them niggas by 50 points.
Put the belt out.
Y'all ain't been the same. Y'all ain't been close to the same.
Nope.
Y'all went from that to getting swept the next year. Ant-Man doing the fucking DX shot. Y'all missed the playoffs altogether 2 years ago. It's bad, bro.
They not winning the game.
It's bad, dog. It's man.
If
It's
Steph them gonna lose, they gonna lose to the Thunder. They not.
I don't think so either, man. I
Nope.
think now the only way they do lose is Draymond self-destruct.
Yeah,
If he does look-
Dylan Brooks in the mouth.
Yeah,
Type
yeah.
shit.
Which is possible.
It's possible. I did say he is smart enough not to get ejected in the game, but it is still Draymond.
It's so crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Draymond is one of the. I mean, we're gonna talk about
We'll talk about that game, yeah.
that. Yeah.
Alright.
Shout out to the
Probably talk about
Blazers,
the
bro,
Nets. Or no, we talk
hmm?
about
Nah, not next.
the
That's not
You
next.
got-
game.
How you feel?
Blazers. I mean, I'm surprised they won. I'm not gonna lie to you, but just watching the performance that Denny Avdia put on, especially closer towards the end of the
One
game,
was pick the Blazers. I can't remember.
it was not me.
One of us did pick the Blazers.
I think it was me.
It might have been you.
Because
It
y'all
might have
said
been you.
something when I was like,
Yeah.
Trailblazers.
Denny Avdia just put his head down and got to get the bucket, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you. It was one point I was looking up. I was like, they was down 5 maybe with like 40 seconds, or down 4 with like 40 seconds. Right. Next thing you know, you look up, Trailblazers winning. The Suns are all moping around with their head down. What a way for them to. Well, no, they still have one more chance, but on the way out the door, Let's see how they
What a way for them to go out. Yeah.
Man, that last possession, then he got that bucket. I knew he was cooking. As soon as he shooed away the fucking, he completely cleared out 1-4 flat,
Oh, yeah,
and that nigga said, like prime James Harden, that nigga was putting the ball back. I was like, oh shit, this nigga's getting a bucket right
ISO went straight
and
back.
went straight to the bag,
Yeah,
bro.
facts.
Finish.
I think it was in the bag, bro. All right, so congrats to the Blazers. On to the next day. First game that happened was the Orlando Magic playing the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers ended up winning that game 109-97. Y'all were talking about the Magic not too long ago.
Bro, the Magic suck, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're so bad.
They're under
Bad,
team.
bro.
They don't like their coach.
And I'm so upset that these niggas are about to win this game tonight, bro.
It's
You know, it's crazy, they might
because
not win.
they put all the pressure on Charlotte. You know, you feel me? Everybody in the world was picking them niggas. So
They might not win. You know, it's two
Honestly, you right.
two really young teams.
And it's basketball, like we see,
Mhm.
we've seen
and
bigger
there's no worries. They
comebacks.
do shoot a lot of threes.
And they got more clutch. They got more clutch. I think they got more clutch wins than damn near anybody. Or not more clutch wins, more comeback wins than damn near anybody this season. I think they got like 18 wins where they came back from more than
It's
10.
early in the second, so it's possible.
Oh, there we go.
We
Let's go, Con.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Everybody, all of America's a Hornets fan tonight. I don't want to see these niggas for 4 more games, bro. The Magic.
That lost to the 76ers.
Bro, these niggas suck. Let's talk about the game, bro. Hey, yeah, I don't know. Jamal Mosley's gonna be gone, obviously,
regardless of what happens.
but shit, man. Y'all just, it's just bad. It's bad watches, bro.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time watching this team. It feels like a lot of time.
Yep.
Like
Mhm.
it's just ugly hoops, and the fact that you could have that form of hoops in 2026, you can be this bad of a watch.
and in the play-in, fighting for a playoff spot.
It's just they've been disappointing all year, man.
But the thing about it, even without the player, they would make playoffs. It was AC.
And
Yeah.
to be fair to Jamal Mosley, he's dealt with a lot of injuries these past 2 years. Last year it was Paulo, Franz, Jalen Suggs. This year, not as much Paulo, but Franz, Jalen Suggs, Wendell Carter's missing
Yeah.
time.
Definitely.
Like, it's what do you expect me to do
When I don't have all my pieces.
when at every single game, 3 out of my top 6 missing?
Facts.
and then it's time for us-
I'm playing with half a chessboard.
Right, and then we supposed to go in the playoffs and play. When you're in the playoffs in the postseason, you're only playing good teams because it's all playoff teams. So it's like, I just wanted them to lose, bro.
Look at seeing
want
that,
them to
seeing
lose,
that
so.
record that just popped up on the screen didn't help Jamal Mosley's case. Seeing that they were just a 500 team, a healthy team. So, even with their good players, they suck.
I think, yeah, obviously it doesn't. Like I said, he's fired regardless. But if they're not playing all those games consecutively, how are they actually getting time in the rhythm?
You know,
If they play 2
I agree with
games
that.
healthy and then someone misses, you're not really building that continuity. Regardless of how many games you end up all playing healthy.
Sure.
So what about the Sixers? I mean, Tyrese Maxey, he dropped 30.
Shout out Maxie.
Mm.
Shout out VJ.
shout out to the Sixers,
I'm
bro.
I'm about to
Just,
say
you know,
BJ getting some good hoops in.
and B just, you know, had to get stomach surgery. So
Appendicitis.
Appendicitis.
if you think from a person who's had stomach surgery, I don't think you just come back next week. You're gonna be real tender.
Well, good news for them is they won this game and submitted that playoff spot.
Mhm.
So-
They'll be facing
Maxie's
the
a dog.
Celtics, correct?
Yes, they'll be going against the Celtics.
What's the matchup?
They don't have a chance.
They
But
don't, because it's gonna be a good learning experience with VJ though. You know,
yes, I think VJ was huge in this
he's
game.
gonna get
He rebounded the ball really well.
he's gonna get a master class of veteran forward play against the opponents.
Veteran what?
Yeah.
He got to guard the
Forward play.
Jays.
Forward.
You are out of pocket. I just caught up with what you were trying to
Nah,
do.
just I asked a question. I didn't hear it correctly.
I was just making sure you heard that
Thank you,
correctly.
sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, shout out to Sixers, man. They took advantage of
Playing the Magic,
a bad
doing what
team.
you're supposed to
They just
do.
need to bring them jerseys back completely. Though.
The black
There's a
jerseys.
color.
Hey, I was
Yeah.
telling Zoe that as I was watching the game. I'm like, hey, these jerseys, these the ones I was watching as a kid. They need to
You
keep
know,
that
somebody
shit.
said on Twitter, now known as X, all of the new good jerseys are just retro jerseys that were brought back. They shouldn't have been changed in the first place.
For sure.
Yeah,
That's the
All the
circle
good
of
new
life.
jerseys, yeah.
yeah.
That's the circle
Yeah.
of life.
I mean, even with the Magic, I mean they trash, but as far as their jerseys, it's like, all right, it's nice. It's better than what they had in when like Dwight was there. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, at the end of the like, this is more.
The end of the one?
Yeah.
Bro.
my
This nigga found a way,
What we talking about here, brothers?
bro.
The end of the White House
Tenure.
era as a
Before he left to go to the
as a Magic.
Yeah.
You feel me? That nobody wants to go to that end.
Yeah.
Bro.
Just,
I hope we don't never run into that big ass nigga because he gonna.
yeah. Nah, he be alright.
Ellis already got a clip talking shit about not touching Dwight Howard's territory.
Exactly, that's what I said. So if he see us,
He be alright. He hurt worse.
All
I'm
right.
sure he has.
Yeah. So on to the last game of the play in before the game we're watching right now. It was Golden State playing the Los Angeles Clippers. Golden State ended up winning that game, 126-121. I think we all said the Clippers were gonna win it. Did we all?
I know I did.
I think I picked the
I know I picked the Clippers. I'm pretty sure you did too, Penny.
I think we did.
I think
To
we
be
all
honest,
picked.
I think
Yeah,
we-
I think we did.
Why you have to bring it up? Why he bring it up?
Hey, I just.
Yeah, 0
Bring it
points,
up.
3 fouls for Melo.
They watch the game. I mean they.
Melo, you
fine. If
proving
they
it
did,
right.
bring it up.
And I'm just throwing it out there.
But- Awesome game.
Yeah, that was a crazy game.
Vintage Steph and Dre.
Yeah, Vincent,
Man.
bro.
I do have to agree with Nick Wright on that take that, no disrespect to KD and Clay, it showed why those two are the most important two in this dynasty.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
They rewind the clock back for one night.
See, and that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about it was just for the one night.
And it's not just.
I would like for them to beat Phoenix.
Mhm.
I think they're a better team than Phoenix. Everybody gets
they
smacked.
getting smacked by the Thunder.
They're
so-
getting swept in 4.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter, but at least we got to see it one more time.
That's what I'm saying. At least
Yeah.
it was like the gold medal game. Like,
Mhm.
at least we got to see it for one game. You feel me? Still,
Yeah.
hopefully next year, they, pick LeBron up.
I saw someone say that, saw a podcaster say that out of the 2 players, Steph and LeBron,
Mm-hmm.
when they retire, they're going to miss Steph more.
Steph the most, yeah. I wish Steph could play, bro. I just really enjoy watching him.
What do you mean? Who's gonna miss them? Like fans or
No,
the team?
like that person specifically, he was like, I'm going to miss watching Steph
Oh,
Curry.
that
Yeah.
person said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna miss watching Steph more. I really do enjoy watching.
Like, just as a basketball fan.
Like his joy playing, reactions and shit.
I can understand that because
Yeah.
no one played like Steph is so unique. Not that LeBron's not a unique player, but Steph is so unique with like even as much as players shoot the 3 nowadays, it's still not like
It's
Steph.
still not like
I mean, he catches fire and he's got it going and him running around all over the place. To me, LeBron's
so
been there
dominant. Yeah.
forever.
Mhm.
Like he's been there as literally damn near as long as we've been watching hoops. LeBron's always
I
been
agree
there.
with that. Yeah. No, I agree with that.
And it's gonna be so crazy to watch
You
an
got
NBA
drafted
season with
when
no
I was 7
LeBron
years old.
James.
So
So, it's really no wrong answer to that.
but if Draymond plays defense like that, they'll be hard to beat.
He just has to stay in control. I don't think he's ever lost it when it comes to him defensively on the court. is that nigga get unhinged. So
Porzingis is a major X factor as well.
apparently, so is Al Horford.
And
Al
it's the
Horford
playoff
did
time.
fucking
That's why he
4
didn't play-
threes in a
that's why
row.
He didn't play all season. They knew he
Preserving them.
Yeah, we preserving your minutes.
Hey,
nigga.
This
They
was the
going out
moment.
so
This was
many
the moment
minutes.
to dust
Nigga
everybody
said-
off, nigga.
Nigga say, you see this? Nigga, you should be terrified.
That nigga shit is going in.
But you dust him off. Porzingis get dusted off.
That's them off is crazy.
That is wild. But yeah, you know.
I hope they win
guard.
tonight, and then they can just get obliterated by OKC. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel like OKC will blow out the Warriors worse.
That's a great segue into the next topic that we're going to talk about.
Fuck the.
Do y'all feel like any of the 2 top seeds in either conference are facing, like, you know, our own upset alert?
You know,
I've changed my mind.
I've changed my mind over the past 30 minutes.
I said no.
Past 30 minutes.
You say no?
No, yeah, I said
After seeing this performance that I'm watching right
And you say no now?
now,
You gonna say
no,
yes?
I say yeah.
Oh, you think
So
the
we
Pistons
both
are
say-
on upset alert
If the
with
Magic can play with this type of defensive intensity
This nigga said this type of defensive intensity.
on a regular basis and lock in like this with their talent, they're just as talented as the Pistons.
Meanwhile, we're watching the Magic play the Hornets right now.
And
You know what I think the biggest difference will be? Because this Hornets team has been very good down the stretch, but right now, their best player, starting point guard, has 0
oh,
points.
he being a whole ass nigga, yeah.
K-
K wouldn't be
K not
being a
doing
whole
it.
ass nigga right
K
now. They
not
wouldn't be
doing
getting
it.
blown out by 25.
Exactly.
It'd be a 10
That's the
point
point.
lead instead
And
of.
in that 10-point lead, I can see Detroit.
Coming back like
Making a run, having
Because
a 15-point run.
I'll tell you play defense better than the Magic and been doing it all year. The goddamn Pistons.
We'll see.
Like shit.
And the Magic can't score,
Hey,
bro.
we know something about somebody who shows up in the playoffs when he get in the playoffs.
Paulo,
Yes.
last year he was money in the
First one,
playoffs.
yes.
He made it the year before.
That was their first year making
Who they played last year?
it. Who did they play last year? They played the Cavs last year.
And the year before? They didn't make the playoffs the year before. Last year was his first year, right? Because he averaged like 30. Am I tripping?
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, you might be right.
The second year in a row.
Because his first year
he
he
went
went
crazy
crazy.
and made 30. Last year he was more hurt than shit.
Yeah, they did make it the second year.
Yeah, that's the second
I don't
year.
know what they played, but
I can't remember who they played his first year.
they went to 7 against.
Cleveland.
They went to 7 against
It was Cleveland
Cleveland the
both.
first
It
year.
was both. It was both
And then
years.
last year they lost on like 5, right?
It was both years. They played
Six.
Cleveland back-to-back years. Okay.
Celtics was last year.
Oh,
Celtics.
Celtics. Oh, okay. They
Yeah,
played Celtics
yeah,
last year.
yeah. Type
Okay.
shit, type shit.
Nah, he wasn't supposed to do nothing against Celtics. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
they got that one at the crib, 95, 93.
So you say yes, there can't be upset.
See, I believe their advantages are on the wings, and the Pistons' weakness is the wing players.
Pistons.
the businesses? What you said?
I did that. I don't know why I did, but I did. But they, you know, and that give Paulo a chance to.
So off of what you said in the past 30 minutes, you changed your mind.
Yeah. Because I thought the Hornets was gonna win.
Okay.
So I did think if the Hornets win, the Pistons whooping their ass.
See,
Obviously.
I'm the whole opposite, right?
You thought the Hornets was gonna win, and they
if
had
the
a chance
Hornets would have
against the
win, they would have had a chance against the
Oh,
Pistons.
okay, yeah, no.
They come out looking like this, they have no chance against the Pistons. And the Magic winning this
With more paint
validates
than Charlotte
out
total of points.
But I don't think they're gonna be able to put enough points up consistently against Detroit to even be in the
Is Kane
conversation.
all the way back together?
Whether he's there or not, I still got the Pistons.
You're pretty sure he was playing at the.
He was playing. He came back. He played a couple games. So we'll see. Obviously, him having his time away, giving him more time to get better. So I think he'll be all right.
Jalen Suggs and all.
Trailblazers, Suns, Clippers, Warriors, Sixers, Magic, Hornets, Heat. None of them niggas stood a chance. at all against either of the top 2 seeds in the conference. You're right. You never know. We believe
Still gotta play the game.
Well, I don't know. Philly and
If the Philly would have fell to 8, I would definitely give them a chance against Detroit.
It's not impossible. We saw 8 seed go to the finals not too long ago. They were 8 or 7. They were 8.
Yeah.
It's obviously possible.
but is it
And we
likely?
lost our first
I would
playing
be-
game that year. That was crazy.
I would be right. I would be absolutely fucking shocked, stunned, completely taken aback
Befuddled.
before all that shit, hoodwinked, bamboozled.
Discombobulated.
Yeah.
I would be dazed and confused if either of these series, like, no, there's just no chance, bro.
Which is understandable. I
Yeah.
understand that.
The teams at the top of these conferences right now have been so elite all season.
Yeah.
When you talk about the Thunder, Spurs,
Pistons, and
you
Celtics.
got 2 60+ win teams at the top of the East or top of the West, which is crazy.
But we had a lot of like 25.
That's what I was
win
gonna.
teams.
That's what I was gonna say. I think the regular season, and this goes deeper into my problem with the regular season is with the NBA right now is the fact that a team that just plays hard every night, like the Pistons, can fuck around and just win 30 to 40 games strictly off the energy. Because a lot of teams are taking games off and not gonna match their energy a lot in the regular season. And you get in the postseason now, they matching that. Everybody matching their energy with you every night. No, you might not have the same success that you had in the regular season.
Hey, maybe you're right.
All right, so
But the other three, I believe they are safe. Yeah, I don't think the Celtics lose to the Sixers at all. Unless Joel magically, takes a sense of being or something. It comes back.
You might probably see being a good actor, or
That's the only way they have a chance. As good as Kayla and all them to play it all year, they don't have a center that can fuck with an NBA on that team. So that would be bad. Thunder, whoever comes out of the Suns and
Yep.
one Warriors. And the Blazers, I get them one game just off of the fact they play such good defense, and the Spurs are young. They gonna have an offshoot night. Drew Young just gonna lock in one night, you feel me? And it's gonna happen like that.
okay. So on to the next question. Do y'all feel like this is the last playoff run of this version of this Cavaliers team that we're seeing right now?
If they don't win championship, yes.
Yeah.
Well, if they don't if they don't advance past the second round,
I think they still get another year or two. But when you say
So they
current,
gotta. So you saying they at least gotta make East Conference Final?
yeah,
At least.
because that would be 3 years between Mobley and Jared Allen for shit show, but they've given them 3 playoff runs and it has fizzled out before the second round. I believe you at least break up.
Well, one of them or both of them?
Shit, Giannis on tape, he might come out both of them.
And make a move for Giannis to Cleveland? Giannis to Cleveland?
At this
This
point,
nigga talking about he want to be in a big market, man.
hey man, the way that they, like I said on the previous part, the way that
This nigga say he want to be on
the
the beach.
relationship
Yeah.
with the teams is
We
going.
gonna send your ass to Cleveland.
The way they question with each other, like, yeah, nigga, they giving me Evan Mobley and Jared Allen and plus other stuff. And yeah, I might have to send you to Cleveland, my boy, no matter what you ask for.
but that might be the only team that got the money to make it work. You too.
Hey, we'll see when it come to Giannis, bro. But
So
what
I
you
believe,
think?
I believe, yeah. So, but it depends on how the exit looks. It really does depend on how the exit looks. They look real soft, especially these last 2 playoff exits.
Okay, so they got the Raptors in the first round. We
Which
got-
they should be. If they
Which
lose
they
to the
should.
Raptors, for shit show.
So after that, Pistons. So you saying they gotta get past the Pistons?
To keep his core together, yes.
Oh damn, Miles Bridges tripping.
And first,
Did y'all see that?
No,
Watch,
Well, he been tripping.
he about to throw like a low key
Damn.
punch. Watch, as he getting up.
Oh,
Yeah, you saw that shit?
You saw something.
He did that and like pushed up off that and like, nigga, really punch that nigga.
Facts.
Wouldn't be the first time you punch somebody, huh?
Facts.
It is Desmond Bain, so you know I get it.
You got to reach
Desmond
advantage.
Bain will get ass up.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time.
I said, you got to reach it, man.
Everybody got to reach advantage. Nigga got a negative wingspan.
That nigga arms, nigga.
That's
Terrible.
crazy.
They do got to.
Tyreek's arms.
What you think, 40, about this Cleveland team?
Oh, I think it's what I thought it was well documented what I thought about this Cleveland team.
Yeah, he did this.
I think it's over.
It's over. Well, yeah, you have said
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
They gonna win this first series. I think they gonna win this first series. I picked them to. If they lost, I wouldn't be surprised. But they're not getting past the second round again. D. Mitch going 1 out. It's over. It's over. They sealed their fate before the trade deadline.
Before the trade.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been said that.
I just think because there's not going to be a lot of options and ways out, they probably got another year or two. But just depending on how they play their cards.
And they can make it
probably
win now
not a lot.
moves like every year for the last 3 years.
And they're going to continue to until it fizzles out. And I see them next year, maybe.
But if you continue to try to make
Like
all that moves,
DeAndre
when does it
Russell,
fizzle
that
out?
was
That's what I'm saying, in a
shit.
year or two.
So you think they still keep the score together after this year?
Yeah, he said.
Because you said in a year or two, they're not going to fizzle out right now.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking. I don't think that this year they just like, okay, this is it. Now we got to start really making moves to disband and make major pieces of change.
Start over.
I don't think that that's the way that they're going to go into next season.
I mean, unless Donovan coming there asking for it.
Punch them. All in his ear with it.
It'll be
Don't
first
get-
round.
don't get a boy tech. Or flavor.
Mm-hmm. All right. So on some football talk real quick. NFL draft is coming up this year. Oh, I said this year. This week. This next week. Yeah, this next week. So
Thursday.
just quick question. What do
It's
y'all
in
think?
Vegas this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do y'all think, or what do
No,
y'all
it's in
want to
Green Bay.
see?
Oh, it is in Green Bay.
What do y'all want to see from y'all team in this draft to feel like y'all team had a successful draft this year?
Let me go ahead and get this out the way real quick.
Even think
I
about this.
just want to make a revision to a statement that I previously made a couple weeks ago. You know, after some free agent signings, you know, I believe now the Texans are in a better position to not only have to draft offensive linemen, right? Now I would just prefer a 50% minimum. Okay? So I went from all picks offensive linemen to at least 50% picks offensive linemen.
Okay.
So-
you need at least 3 or 4 of them.
Still give me three, maybe 4, probably. It depends on if they want to make any trades, big trades and all that stuff.
Like that.
So maybe 3, a good 4 wouldn't hurt. They don't have to go all the way. And so with those other picks, then they can just go ahead and go best available again. Play the money, man. You know, so in a couple years when you don't want to pay somebody, we got somebody that we just drafted 2 years ago that we can kind of insert your position and be better off for, money management in the future.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
How about you, Mr. Raven?
Offensive lineman. Offensive lineman for
Sure,
sure.
y'all gonna say Lamar.
You said what?
I
Ain't
said
enough
y'all
offensive
It ain't-
linemen in the draft.
Yo, it's not, but some hey,
He got
you
the
gotta-
earliest pick out of all of it. Well,
somebody got to
That's why he
pick.
went and got it out the way.
yeah.
You do.
He got
Yeah.
an early pick than them.
Mm-hmm. I think ours like 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 if I'm not mistaken.
Dang.
It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
I mean,
Get used to it, pal.
Anytime around here.
on a serious note though, back to the team, man. If we gonna get some good linemen, I got a couple that I got in mind. You know what I'm saying? Obviously receiver wouldn't help. I feel like that's just been
I desperately need it.
What you mean it wouldn't help?
it wouldn't help.
You mean it
I
wouldn't
mean,
hurt?
It wouldn't hurt, my bad.
It wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt. That's what I meant to say.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, hold on, wait a
Getting the
minute.
wide receiver wouldn't hurt.
What if y'all drafted a tight end?
I ain't gonna lie, that
They
they need to do that too.
Hey,
He won. Fuck.
They had
one.
I know.
We
but
had one.
That's
But
part of
yeah,
that's what the purpose of the draft is.
Yeah, we did lose too because it was Isaiah Likely, but also Charlie Kohler.
Yup.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, he left too. So we really only have Mark Andrews on the roster. When it comes to tight end. That's the only tight end we have.
Got all the money too. Yeah.
So
He tripping.
yeah, I feel like those two positions specifically
Watch.
are the biggest needs and the biggest concerns in my opinion.
I'm sorry. Miles Bridges tripping.
He always say he ain't funny, but he tripped.
He got to take but just punch it off on him.
I think that's smart.
He got a deferred sentence for the other one.
I mean,
So what you think about the Colts, Penny?
QB.
First and foremost,
Yeah, first and foremost, hey, go get the quarterback.
you feel me like, but obviously that's not right.
Straight up. Just straight up.
Now we got one more year, you know.
They tagged his ass.
Arch. I was about to say Arch.
Yeah.
Tank for Arch.
You feel me? But I had to say, bro, edge rusher, man. We've been trying to solve this edge rusher problem for a few years, and it hasn't worked. So need us to eventually find somebody that can consistently be a good edge rusher, quickly paid, didn't even get a second contract with his first round pick from a couple years ago. So
You take the edge rusher over to DB?
yeah, we got DBs. We got DBs.
Yeah, man, I would like us try to get some help in our defensive backfield room, specifically corner. I think safety will good, but corner we've been depleted as of late. Add some real talent on that side with a high draft pick would be cool, and then with like our later round picks, we got some extra picks from trading away this position, and that's wide receiver. You know, no more Dobbs, no more
Weeks.
Wicks. So it adds some more depth there. I think they're confident in their top options. Or we're confident in our top options at wide receiver, but have some more depth in that wide receiver room. Improve the cornerback position would be great. And you know, if we can get offensive line, that'd be nice. But I think that's probably the priority. So I'd be happy with.
Alright, that's all our takes on that. And last but not least, before we get out of here, I got a little situation I'm gonna run by you guys.
Little
right?
situation,
A little
huh?
situation.
Talk
Alright, so
to me.
there's 4 rules, and I'm gonna need you guys to pick what teams y'all gonna pick, given these 4 rules, right?
Alright, bet.
So let's just say life's on the line, right? Life on the line situation.
Damn, man.
Jesus.
You know, life on the line situation,
All
right?
right, down.
All right. You get to pick 5 NFL teams, right? You got from this season going on, the next 5 years, you got a 5-year window. You pick 5 teams. One of those teams has to win the Super Bowl. One of those 5 teams has to win the Super Bowl. What 5 teams are you picking?
Say that one more time for the crowd.
One more time for y'all. So, life on the line situation,
They can rewind.
right? They could. I'm gonna run it back for you. Life on the line
I really
situation.
need it for me.
You have to pick 5 NFL teams and drop a comment of what teams y'all would pick too as well.
Crazy.
So you get 5 NFL teams.
All right, bye.
You have a 5-year window from right now.
Right now.
From right now. One of those 5 teams you pick has to win the Super Bowl. What 5 teams are you picking?
So, 5 teams in the NFL.
For the
Yeah,
next 5 years.
for the next 5 years.
And you
One
wanna
of them
know-
teams has to win the Super
And you
Bowl.
want to know why this is so complicated? Because if you look at in the previous 5 years, who would you ever say would won the championship?
Shit, it was only like 3 different teams that won.
I know, but that's the point. You would have
Chiefs.
said at least, but I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
if you
like
went back 5 years.
Chiefs,
instead-
Ravens, Bills, yeah.
So
Type
it's
shit.
like,
Of my 5, the Chiefs are going to be in there.
Okay.
Of my 5, I'm gonna put the Bears in there.
The Bears.
The Bears. I'm looking at.
The Bears. Hey, you gonna die.
I'm looking at quarterback play and longevity.
Hey,
You know,
Yeah, he had ChatGPT.
I'm not looking at ChatGPT. I'm looking at the list of NFL teams. Okay? The Rams.
Bro.
The Rams. Also, they liable to win it next year. To be honest with you. Let me see. They not winning. Did I say the Seahawks already?
No.
The Seahawks as well, and the Texans. That's my 5.
Okay.
You think the Seahawks winning again?
And they
No, but if I had to put my life on it, they're closer
Put your
than
life on it.
they're closer than a lot of teams. Like they just won. Yes, they lost some pieces, obviously, but I'm saying they're like, yeah.
So the Bears are closer than the Patriots.
Yeah, they
I would
might
say in the
have a
next 5 years,
coach.
yes.
They might have a coach by the time.
The Patriots probably not
I'll
getting.
give- I'll
Patriots
give
is
Bob.
not getting back to where they was at.
Let me get mine real quick.
Back to where they was.
Yes, I talked about them all year about their season, how they had hella
schedule and
the
everything.
easiest schedule to play. Like that's just not happening. It's not happening like that for them.
Hey, I can see that. All right, let me get mine real quick. So, I'm going to be a homer. I'm going to say Baltimore for sure. Because I live by it and I die by it. Fuck it. Baltimore's got to be on that list, right? That's 1. 2, I'm going to say the Broncos. I'm going to say the Broncos. I can see it in 5 years. Within the 5 years. You know what I'm saying? They fuck around and get 1.
Issue. That's been 5 years. So it's 5.
3rd, I'm gonna say the Packers.
The Packers.
I'm gonna say the Packers.
You can say the Bears. He can say the Packers. That's what
Oh, me, you questioning me saying the Packers is kind of. Alright. The Bears. I'm gonna go Buffalo.
Hell no. Hell no.
I know you gonna say that.
That nigga ain't getting no ring.
I'm gonna go Buffalo. And
35 and I'm like, told
this last team, bro. I mean, it's tough. I feel well. I haven't said KC, so I'm gonna say KC, just because
That man.
it's 15.
Oh, you missed it.
I missed it.
Bro, that host said 13 field goals made, 14 turnovers.
Oh, that's nasty.
But yeah, so.
Sorry.
so
For the
Sorry,
Hornets?
people. Yes.
It's nasty.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna go first on the list. Denver Broncos, of course.
Okay.
Right after Kansas City Chiefs, of course.
Okay.
Right after Indianapolis Colts, of course.
All right.
This is where it gets tough. It gets sticky out here. After them, you know. We have the Atlanta Falcons.
Hey, they ain't worse than the Bears.
We have the Atlanta Falcons.
That might be
Their best player just got arrested.
You saying it
Second
twice?
best player just got arrested.
Why would I say twice? No, he first. And said repeated so
You
people.
talking about James Pierce?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you.
Man, he gonna be back. As we see with Miles Bridges, he gonna be back. And last but not least, this might shock y'all. Well, it not might shock y'all, but nobody would predict 5 years ago the Seahawks would have a Super Bowl. So you know you gotta go for left field and you pick a team like your ass. Pause. What? What'd you say?
No, say the team you was gonna say.
What did you just say?
Say the team you was gonna say, fool.
Oh, okay. I'm going with the New York Jets.
The Jets, nigga, what? Hey,
What the New York Jets?
hey, nigga, what?
You remember this was the Super Bowl winner last year.
This nigga say the
2 years ago.
Jets.
This was the Super
For
Bowl
2
winner
years
for
in
2
a row.
years ago.
2 years in a row.
Sure enough.
And you know, I just feel with the draft capital, and eventually it's gonna work out. You know, they got a lot of draft capital over these next few years, and I believe they end up with a superb quarterback.
Superb.
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 Through the draft or through free agency?
Super draft.
Okay.
Through the
Yeah,
draft.
yeah. I feel like they end up with a superb quarterback within the next year or so.
They gonna fuck around your arch.
That's gonna be the fucking superb quarterback they get. Yeah.
I hope not, but he going to somebody on this list. Either us or them. They pick and choose, nigga.
Hey,
Pick and choose. But yeah, you gotta give respect to the Jets, man.
No, you don't
do
got
we
it.
have to?
You don't got it.
We banned ourselves from talking about them for a whole season, nigga.
Oh my.
We
You know what?
It's documented. We don't give a fuck about the Jets.
I would like to make an amend of one of my picks. And it won't be the Jets. It will be the Falcons that I will take off this list.
Okay.
And
How you gonna swap for the Falcons?
Replace them with somebody respectable. The Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
I don't think it would be Jordan Love that leads with the Super Bowl. I think it'd be like a Carson Wentz situation. Like he gets some like MVP halfway through the season. He gets hurt a lot. Fuck some shit up. I ain't gonna predict with injury. I ain't gonna speak that on him. And the backup quarterback, like Malik Willis, it could have been Malik Willis. But Jordan Love came back too early. Malik Willis is supposed to come in at the end of the season and then end the season out. Like Jordan Love is a good starter. Jordan Love is a good starter. He just needs somebody to close it, like Nick Foles. I believe the Packers always have to.
Oh, so he need a relief pitcher.
Yeah. He need a relief pitcher for it. Yeah, I believe that will work out for him because he's so
Every time.
he's so erratic. This
For
would be
fourth quarter?
this would be the first time.
Decision making.
That would be terrible.
This would be the first time that this could happen in the NFL. You know, there's been times where you need a relief pitcher to come in. Peyton Manning was a relief pitcher at one time, so you know it might be Aaron Rodgers that come back as a backup.
That would be nice.
That'd be
Have
crazy.
Aaron Rodgers come in fourth quarter to make all your crucial throws and decision making.
I'm sorry. What is Aaron Rodgers' track record in those kinds of situations?
In a Green Bay uniform?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Very likely in a Green Bay uniform he'd do it.
No, the fuck he
He
doesn't.
had Michael Parsons, and when he did, it was play Matthews, and they won Super Bowls.
We won in 5 in NFC Championship games.
He's thrown some good Hail
You remember
Marys.
the Buccaneers game, Ellis?
He's thrown some good Hail Marys.
In regular season.
That Seahawks game was nasty. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey.
That Seahawks game forever.
I can't. All right. Can I
Let's
Go ahead.
You the one brought it up. My fault.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
you,
Will.
you the one. Never mind. Packers. Go
Okay.
Pack. Chiefs. Obvious.
Okay.
Explainable. Niners. San Francisco
I was thinking
49ers.
about them. I
Because
can see that.
they had no business getting 12 wins this fucking past year. So I'm
And they got
convinced.
caught.
I
I'm
get
convinced
it.
they'll always be good.
It'll be the same situation I feel like with the Packers for 49ers. Because it ain't gonna be Brock. It's gonna have to be somebody that take him over the finish line.
They sound like they're probably a team that could do that.
Yeah, Kyle Sweeney, yeah. I see that.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Texans. I'm gonna say Texans. I was stuck between them and Denver. And for my fifth team, my Seahawks, so you speak. Who would have said the Seahawks 5 years ago? I'm gonna say New York Giants.
Yeah. So we got New York party going on around this bitch.
New
That
York
might go back
football
to back.
Giants.
The New York Giants. I really like the young talent that they have there. And next 5 years, everybody gonna work you skill deals.
Speaking of Tucker Brooks, well, I agree with you. Out of everybody on your list, who would y'all feel the most comfortable if you had to was just one team you had to pick? Who would be that team?
I'm on with Pat.
Texans.
I will.
I'm about to say.
Favorite team excluded.
I'm about to say everybody was gonna say their favorite
If his
team.
favorite team,
What do
if
we
his
got
favorite
with
team
them?
excluded,
Nigga.
is KC.
Favorite team excluded.
They're the only ones on my list that I've actually seen do it.
That part.
Is that the only team that we all said? I said KC.
I said
Yes,
this.
sir. Yeah,
That
yeah.
is the team that we all said, but
So that, I mean, that sounds like
just
that's.
because we all agreed, don't mean that's the most team I'm most confident in.
I mean, that is true.
I ain't gonna lie, I looked at the comments of this post, and every post had the Chiefs. Every comment had the Chiefs in it.
I would say my most comfortable would be Broncos. So.
I guess my next most comfortable would be the Rams.
I hate that they didn't make my list because you wanna know why? Because I actually believe they're going to win the Super Bowl this year.
I've thought about the Rams.
I think they're gonna win within the next two years. Like on some, not gonna put my life on it, but you know what I mean. Like I can see
That Trip McDuffie trade is going to be.
That's a key piece.
Matthew
'Cause that
Stafford
was
still
really
balling. Like
Yeah.
you don't. I mean, shit. He MVP.
Ain't gonna lie, looking at these, the only other team besides the Chiefs that is in pretty much every comment is the Rams.
It's the Rams, yeah.
This nigga saying the Bills in the comments.
Of course.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Bills,
I'm not gonna say the Bills, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, they're not
He got a receiver.
cool.
Did they just trade for Moore?
Ooh.
DJ Moore?
Yeah.
That's the number one receiver?
Better than what they got.
You're right. I agree with that.
He's their number one receiver.
I agree with that.
And shit, if he was making it work with what he had, that upgrade might be enough.
What about their defense?
Huh?
Facts.
What about their defense?
They already
That's
did-
coming
What's the
out-
defense?
That's coming out.
They
their
are
worst season in
they are
like 10
at a
years.
disadvantage with already
Nah,
paying
it
their
is-
quarterback
that
$70
is
million a year as well.
That is true. Hey,
So it's gonna be hard to add to that defense.
Yeah.
you better step up.
One inch.
For their
Like
sake.
James
Not for,
Harden.
I don't give a damn, but for their sake, you better step up.
You know what? I was about to say something about Draymond, but I'm gonna wait till after the podcast.
Speaking of, that's it. That's all we got for this episode of Talk That Talk. Where we talk that talk.
Ain't
We walk
finna
that
touch
walk.
me.
You dig?
Draymond a mouth breather.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on all social media
He is a
platforms.
mouth breather.
We appreciate
You know,
all the
you do,
support we
you do,
get,
you
man.
do.
We'll catch y'all on the next episode, man. We out for now. Peace.
That cash to me, don't ship to your addy. Let's talk. Money is the topic, that's what the discussion be. Stuck inside the couch, you tryna add to that, let's talk. The loudest be the weakest from my crew, don't hear a song. Let's talk about the gold inside the city, wear the crown. Let's talk about who really live, we really shut it down.